The spinal cord is keeping Andrea's body aligned and upright. It also sends messages to different parts of the body, just like a commercial airplane sends packages to different cities.
But I can't make them stay.
When Andrea realizes her house is hot, her hypothalamus sends signals to the capillaries in her skin and tells them to expand, which cools her blood faster.
Can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this.
As she picks out her clothes, Andrea's amygdala is working to make a decision, just like a chef at a restaurant decides what to make.
Play in the heat.
The thalamus is working to process sensory experiences, such as hearing one's name called.
I shake it off.
Walking downstairs requires balance. Good thing Andrea has her cerebellum to control her sense of balance.
Gonna shake, 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 shake. I shake it off. I shake it off. I never miss a beat.
While watching TV, Andrea's brain is simultaneously using her occipital lobe to process the image on the screen and the temporal lobe to understand what the sounds mean.
Dancing on my own, dancing on my own.
Even something as simple as drinking water requires planning from the brain, specifically the motor cortex. It plans voluntary tasks like a calendar plans events.
But I keep cruising.
As she attempts to do a simple task, she still manages to get injured. Her somatosensory cortex is what tells her brain what she's feeling. When she can't remember what she was thinking, her hippocampus helps her retrieve the information she forgot.
Play in the haters gonna hate, hate, hate.
Multitasking uses the cerebral cortex since it manages multiple senses at one time, like a mailman in a mailroom. At the gym, Andrea is able to talk to her friend with the help of her angular gyrus, which is in charge of language. She also uses Wernicke's area to interpret what her friend is saying back to her, like a telegraph interprets messages.
Shake it off. I shake it off.
During practice, when Andrea falls while tumbling, her sense of pain comes from her parietal lobe. After practicing for a long time, Andrea and her friends are out of breath. Her medulla is what will help her get oxygen through her lungs before she passes out.
And the dirty, dirty cheats of the world. You could have been getting down to this.
Practicing for a long time causes Andrea to be very hungry. This is because her pituitary gland tells her brain that she wants food.
I'm just gonna shake into the fella over there.
As Andrea drives home, she focuses on the road ahead of her, using her visual cortex to process what she sees.
Yeah. 'Cause the players
Andrea's auditory cortex helps her brain realize that Haley is talking too loud and she's being annoying.
just gonna shake, 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 shake.
She then uses Broca's area of the brain to yell at Haley and tell her to shut up. To do homework, Andrea's brain needs its corpus callosum to interpret what she is reading and writing. The corpus callosum ties the two hemispheres of the brain together like a shoelace. She's also using her frontal cortex to help organize her thoughts like a filing cabinet.
I shake it off. I shake it.
Andrea is tired and dozing off, but her reticular formation helps her stay awake, just like an alarm clock. Well, sometimes.